News, rumors and opinions Tuesday, August 19, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. RV excerpts from the Restored Republic via GCR. Update as of Tuesday, the 19th of August 2025. Compiled Tuesday, the 19th of August 2025, 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time by Judy Byington. This is the QFS. QFS on Telegram. The quantum financial system is, allegedly, live across the globe, dismantling the banking empires from the inside. Deutsche Bank, HSBC, and JP Morgan have, allegedly been stripped of authority. MasterCard and Visa are, allegedly collapsing. QFS debit cards, armed with quantum encryption, are, allegedly replacing them. PayPal and Stripe are next. Every citizen already has a QFS account. It is, allegedly, linked to their national ID and waiting for activation. At the appointed time, a secured message through the quantum communication network will, allegedly trigger the switch. Fiat money dead. The dollar, the euro, the yen with the petrodollar destroyed, the balance of power has shifted. The new financial order is, allegedly anchored in gold, silver, and precious metals. Rainbow tokens, asset-backed, incorruptible, immune to cabal manipulation, now stand at the foundation. Central banks in more than 60 nations have quietly, allegedly stockpiled gold for years, preparing for this transition. ZIM bonds are now at the heart of global wealth redistribution. Redemption centers, allegedly operate under military command. What was once hoarded by elites is being redirected into humanitarian projects. Treasury begins gold and commodity peg alignment. Dollar moves to asset basis. Debt jubilee protocols tested in 3 states. Interest arrears marked fulfilled. QFS settlement rail handles federal payrolls and pensions. Public wallets phase 2. Monday, the 18th of August 2025. Boom. Trump and Putin just triggered Gacera from a U.S. military base. WikiLeaks database on Telegram. The August 15th summit at Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson in Alaska was not a photo op. President Trump and Vladimir Putin, allegedly, met under military protection. Far from globalist interference, to finalize the opening phases of Gacera, the gold-backed system that will, allegedly, dismantle the empire of debt, fraud, and endless war. This wasn't diplomacy. It was the public unveiling of a military operation that has been quietly in motion for years. Debt erasure has already, allegedly, begun quietly across multiple states under the cover of legal corrections and settlement programs. Over $400 billion in student loans and mortgages have been marked, in dispute, inside federal databases. IRS field agents are, allegedly, being reassigned to audit divisions reporting directly to Space Force contractors. Major banks, allegedly, undergo forced realignments as their fiat credit systems collapse. This isn't theory. It's GESARA's debt jubilee unfolding step by step. At the same time, over 1,300 institutions are already, allegedly, running QFS compliance tests. New, federal ID systems, being issued are in reality quantum access cards, sovereign wallets tied to asset-backed digital currency. Across this weekend the central bank has been putting a huge emphasis on banking reforms. Why is that? Because Iraq's about to revalue the currency and get back on the world stage. The banking reforms are coming forward because they're ready and timed with the rate changing. Frank 26. The monetary reform education process is being introduced by something they're calling a mechanism. It's my strong opinion that the mechanism is what we call Article 12-2C of the budget, because 12-2C contains EMO, the new exchange rate that they've been going to use for the future. Militiaman article. Raffidain Bank confirms, our agreement with K2 Integrity puts Iraq on the map of the global financial system. The focus on a qualitative leap is likely due to the efforts taken by Iraq regarding compliance, anti-money laundering, AML, counter-terrorism financing, CML, etc. Iraq will not be isolated banking-wise from the international system any longer. K2's partnership supports that Iraq is going to make a change to its currency. Completion looks to be set for showtime. Who's the big gold buyer in the US? Andy Schectman. Liberty and Finance. August 18, 2025. Andy Schechtman of Miles Franklin Precious Metals reveals who is truly behind the massive gold buying in the US. He argues that the buyers aren't everyday investors, but rather powerful institutions and possibly even the US government itself. Schechtman analyzes the unprecedented flow of physical gold out of exchanges, contrasting this with a public that is at record-high speculation in the stock market. This crucial divergence, he explains, signals that those with inside knowledge are preparing for an economic reckoning and a continued de-dollarization trend. Tune in to understand why gold is the asset of choice for the world's most informed players and what that means for your financial future. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com